Hello, my beautiful souls. Welcome into your daily read. We're going to talk about Tuesday. I hope you're doing well, of course. Sitting here in the park, about to do some readings with my hibiscus hot tea because it's a bit chilly, so don't judge me with my hood on, but I'm not taking it off. Anyways, we're going to jump into the light series. I feel like it's a day where you're feeling more like yourself for whatever reason. There's also guidance coming through at certain points throughout this energy period where you need to be trusting your intuition in regards to it, because I almost feel like there's certain spirits, or one in particular for some drawn to the reading, where they're coming through with guidance, and I'm hearing a dog in sheep's skin, an angry dog. Okay. Interesting, weird wording, but the point is they're in disguise and it feels like they're trying to help you, but they're not. So trust your intuition, feel things out in the next 48 is what I almost said, but throughout this day. That bird almost sounds like somebody screaming. I thought it was a kid before. But what else do we have for this Tuesday? We have the King of Swords, and it came out in reverse because I feel like there's a huge focus on what you don't know yet, all right, what you don't have clarity on, and what you sort of are blindly stepping into, and maybe also for some what you blindly, or to an extent without clarity, leaped into, right? And I feel like this is also a time for you where we're really going to need you to snap into your King of Swords energy, male or female, however you want to be perceived and carry yourself. But I feel like what you know, what you've gained, what you've been through is going to be reminded to you left and right if need be, so that you can make better decisions and be a better version of yourself. Sorry, they were making sure that my headphones were out. But I feel like what you're hearing, what you're listening to, picking up on, all of which is playing into this day. I'm also getting somebody's gaining a new opportunity to succeed more, or to be loved is now what I'm getting. And whatever this ends up being for you, you have asked for it. And it feels like there was a delay of some sort, or several delays. But what you don't realize is Spirit had this divine timing very much set up for you. There's also focus on, as I'm being drawn to look at a roof over your head, maybe trying to make sure there is one for the future as well. But flying away, bear with me, we have the Two of Swords in reverse. All right, so clarity from the recent past will take a highlight, as well as, again, what you don't see clearly, but don't be surprised when you start to gain, especially with what you're hearing and what you're observing randomly in a very sudden moment I'm getting. Don't be surprised if those are the ways that you gain some clarity that's very much needed at this time, and more so moving forward for you. But I feel as if a tower moment from the past is absolutely coming to mind, or something physical might remind you, that you look at, might remind you of this ending or that situation. But Spirit wants you to realize or remember at certain points you were much more peaceful and at ease without whatever came to an end, okay? So we can't second guess how things have changed, and therefore reminds us as well, or informs us for some, to not second guess change for the future that's already set into place, partially or fully, or that you're going to need to make moving forward. I feel like dogs are coming into play specifically. You could hear that barking in the background. The Ace of Cups. It's a day of overflowing abundance in certain small ways, where, okay, and in big ways as well, where I feel like people are noticing you. People are gaining appreciation for you. It really feels like, even if that opportunity for some of which isn't love-filled or love-oriented, it does feel like this is a love-filled day somehow, some way, shape, or form, or in multiple ways. I sense that people are going to compliment you throughout this day. People will stare, and they can just either get over it or take a picture, okay? But I feel like you are going to get a little bit nervous at certain points throughout this day, but it's not a big deal. The Two of Wands. Now, I feel like you're being pushed to have a lack mindset at a certain point throughout this day by somebody in your physical reality, even if they're at a distance. It could be a spirit, of course, but they're reminding you to bounce back into a state of optimism, a state of abundance, right? A mindset of lack is going to do you no justice at this time, but I feel like either way you're going to be thinking about the world. Sorry about the dog. It is making me a little bit nervous, key wording, but I'm getting the spiritual meaning of a palm tree. Look up the spiritual meaning of a palm tree. Most we have. Staying put is no good is what I'm getting. Staying put is no good, whether that's the energy shifted negatively in a situation for you, so you gotta get up and migrate real quick, or soon enough. It could be more in regards to a change. It could be as well talking about your past. You name it, apply it as you may, or just see how that plays out for you. We also have the Seven of Cups because I feel like you have a lot to get done, a lot to still accomplish. And I sense that you are being reminded of your choices in regards to a future change, a future acquiring of a situation, an opportunity, if you will. There's also a snake in your midst. I don't think you're aware of this, my friend, okay? A work situation for some, at home maybe, but trust your intuition and don't forget what you're learning moving forward, okay? And don't forget to take out the trash, okay? That could be, you know, literal. It could be more figurative for you. But, ooh, your ex is coming to mind. Ooh, and that message came through right as I just felt so very, I felt anxious and uptight. And so I feel like that may come into play. Well, then I need to sip my tea, bear with me, because I'm a little bit cold. I also feel like you're thinking about warmer weather for some, or just different weather. I'm thinking about other people's reality in comparison to yours. Don't overdo it in that sense, but allow for yourself to just take a deep breath. They're saying in through the nose and out through the mouth, because I feel like things will affect you at certain points throughout this day. And I also feel like you're being pushed to take a left turn at a certain point, whether you're driving, walking, maybe even migrating within a building, and this will benefit you. Okay, very random. One moment. All right, let's keep pulling. What else do we have for Tuesday? Also, staying in your lane when you can is going to be absolutely beneficial for you. But we have the Star card and the Moon card. An emotionally fulfilling wish is going to come to be in the next 2 days for you, or it could be throughout this specific day, but either way it's going to take a highlight. But also I feel like there is mystery that you're thinking about that Spirit's pushing you to focus upon in regards to whatever you haven't seen come to be for you. Again, a wish fulfillment of some sort. But I feel like being drawn to this reading, you're being pushed to remember, or maybe recognize in a different way for you individually, that your dreams are meant to come true at this point moving forward more so. You're meant to get what you want, but be careful what you wish for. And it's okay to, you might need this reminder as well, it's okay to see your dreams from the past or something you felt very passionate about acquiring or seeing successful. It's okay to see that develop and change over time as you change and develop over time. But the Ace of Swords and the King of Pentacles, I feel like your mind is going to feel like it's a little bit out of control at certain points throughout this day, but it's not your fault. Whether it's more so due to your past, whether it's due to spirit. It could be a habit or two, of course, but I do feel like either way, your mind is taking a highlight in the awareness of others. And there are going to be weird noises throughout this day, and Spirit's saying it's just a moment. Don't overthink it. But when Spirit pushes you to, or you feel intuitively guided to look up the spiritual meaning of something, or even the angel number meaning for that set of numbers, do so. You're being communicated with, okay? I'm hearing left and right, but I'm also hearing everything carries energy, physical items, moments, sound, intentions, okay? And I'm hearing the slam of a door will do you no justice, but just either cleanse your energy, take a deep breath, do what you know works best for you. I just heard a head down and a chin held high kind of way of being throughout this day, where at certain points you're adapting or just flowing forward and staying focused or getting focused, but at other points, or maybe an intertwining of the two, you are proud and confident and carrying yourself as you should. But as I was holding up the Nine of Cups and the Queen of Cups, it's a day for you where you're gaining a wish fulfillment, or you're being informed of a wish fulfillment on the horizon for you. Again, do be careful what you wish for. But also you need to remember what's temporary, and you need to remember how strong your connection to Spirit and the universe is, and for some, your religion. But I do feel like with the Queen of Cups imagery there's an emotional fulfillment, okay, taking place at certain points, and at one point in a bigger way. But as well, you need to go with the flow, ride the waves of change, of certain circumstances, of where you're at, what you have at hand, and how you're changing at this time. But I do feel like with the Moon card and the Seven of Pentacles, there's a mysterious way about how you get something done, how you do what you need to do, and this will make you more successful. This may even help other people or somebody specific. I'm getting really cold right now, so I'm going to end this reading for us. But it's a day where you are meant to remember that you can get what you want, and to recognize that the communication coming through and that you're receiving is making you stronger, okay? Whether you realize that in the moment or not. But I feel like you are going to feel stronger by the end of this day, and you're going to recognize something of true importance for your future. It's a time for you to remember how truly, truly amazing you are as an individual, as a soul, as a struggle, and to, again, ride the waves moving forward and expect for your life to change in such positive ways, okay? So I hope this was truly helpful. Sending you so much love and light, and I'll see you next time.